Welcome back to my channel, Trash to Teach.
Ethical AI Episode 2, Defining Responsible AI. Last time we saw how AI can save lives and destroy them, sometimes with the same technology. The Compass system, Amazon's hiring tool, facial recognition failures. These weren't accidents. They were the predictable result of building AI without ethics in mind. Ethical AI actually mean? But here's the problem everyone faces. Ethical AI sounds great, but what does it actually mean? Today, we're cutting through the buzzwords and defining responsible AI in practical terms you can implement. Walk into any AI conference and you'll hear these words everywhere: responsible, trustworthy, ethical, fair. But ask 10 people what they mean and you'll get 10 different answers. Every major tech company has an AI ethics statement. Google talks about being socially beneficial. Microsoft wants AI to be fair and inclusive. IBM emphasizes transparent and explainable systems. That's not wrong, but it's not actionable either. If you're building an AI system tomorrow, what do you actually do? That's what we're solving today. Pillar 1, Transparency and Explainability. Let's start with transparency and explainability. This is about understanding how AI makes decisions, not just what decisions it makes. Imagine an AI system tells a doctor, "This patient has a 78% chance of having cancer." That's the what. But the how might be, based on these 3 spots in the scan, combined with age and family history, weighted according to 50,000 similar cases. There are different levels of explainability. Global explainability shows how the entire model works. Local explainability shows why it made this specific decision. And counterfactual explainability shows what would need to change for a different outcome. Tools like LIME and SHAP can take any machine learning model and explain individual predictions. Here's actual code showing which features influenced a loan approval decision most. But here's the key. Explainability isn't just about the algorithm. It's about explaining it in terms your stakeholders understand. A doctor needs different explanations than a data scientist. Pillar 2, Fairness and Bias Mitigation. Pillar 2 is fairness and bias mitigation. But fair to whom and fair how? This is where it gets complex. There are actually multiple definitions of fairness, and they often conflict. Demographic parity means equal outcomes across groups. Equality of opportunity means equal treatment for qualified individuals. Individual fairness means similar people get similar outcomes. Let's say you're building a hiring AI. Demographic parity would mean hiring equal percentages from different demographic groups. But what if one group has more qualified candidates? Equality of opportunity focuses on qualified candidates getting equal chances. But how do you define qualified without bias? Bias can enter at every stage. Historical training data reflects past discrimination. Sample selection might miss important groups. Feature selection might include proxies for protected characteristics. Even the problem definition might embed unfair assumptions. The solution isn't just mathematical. Yes, you can use techniques like adversarial debiasing or fairness constraints, but you also need diverse teams asking hard questions. Who benefits from this system? Who might be harmed? Are we solving the right problem? Pillar 3, Accountability and Governance. Pillar 3 is accountability and governance. When AI goes wrong, who's responsible? And how do you prevent problems before they happen? Accountability starts with clear roles. Who owns the data? Who validates the model? Who monitors performance? Who decides when to shut something down? Without clear ownership, everyone assumes someone else is handling it. This means documentation isn't optional. Every AI system needs what Google calls model cards. Clear documentation of what the system does, what data it was trained on, what its limitations are, and who to contact when things go wrong. Many organizations are creating AI review boards, interdisciplinary teams that evaluate AI projects before deployment. Think institutional review boards for human subjects research, but for AI systems. The key is making this process streamlined, not bureaucratic. You want oversight that catches problems early, not red tape that kills innovation. The Responsible AI Framework. So how do these 3 pillars work together? Let me show you a practical framework you can use. Start with stakeholder mapping. Who will be affected by this AI system? What are their needs and concerns? This shapes everything else. Then apply our 3 pillars at every stage. In data collection, can you explain where this data came from? Is it representative? Who's accountable for data quality? In model development, can you explain how the model works? Have you tested for bias? Who reviews the results before deployment? In deployment, are you monitoring for drift and bias? Can users understand and contest decisions? Is there a clear escalation path when things go wrong? And critically, this is a loop, not a linear process. You're constantly learning and improving based on real-world feedback. Here's my challenge for you. Pick one AI system you use regularly, maybe a recommendation algorithm, a voice assistant, or a search engine. Try to evaluate it using our 3 pillars. Can you understand how it makes decisions? Does it seem fair across different groups? Is there clear accountability?